There we go. We finna get ready to get this thing started. Titans Steelers finna get ready to play Amazon Prime. If you do not have Amazon Prime, you can you can tune in right here with me, and I'm gonna give you the play-by-play, blow-by-blow, and we are gonna have a good time. You know, I think I said I need to go ahead and put a bet in. If the Titans are -3, I might need to go ahead and take that bet. And I really don't have any expectation. I'm just gonna have a little fun. We're gonna see what this Titan team can do. Can they get the job done? Can they get the win? And I think I'm definitely gonna go in and put a very small bet in here and see if I can do something with it. So appreciate everybody tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have some music going in the background. I see we got Clay, Lou Man, Jack Crick, and we got some others. So definitely appreciate everybody coming in. Make sure y'all share the show out to everybody. Whether you're a Titans fan, Steelers fan, or just an NFL fan like Jack Crick, who's a Ravens fan. So, definitely come on in. Hey, look, y'all, DO9. Hey, we welcome everybody here. This is family friendly. This is family friendly. Jack, we good. It's family friendly. I appreciate all Titan fan, but I see it's just joking. Titan fan says stop betting. I probably should because my bets don't tend to go well. So I thought about it. I'm not talking about the Titans winning or anything, but I thought about, putting in a small couple of prop bets. Maybe Levis throws a TD. I can see Pickens going for maybe over 40 yards receiving or something like that. I think D Hop goes over a certain amount of yards too. I definitely could see that as well. I know they're going to probably try to definitely aim to stop him. I wish I could put a bet in on a sack or two from TJ Watt because I'm afraid of Andre Dill Pickard playing at left tackle. But we're definitely getting this show started. So we're going to go ahead and get everything going in less than 30 seconds. Let's do it. Good evening, Titan Nation. How's everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to TNT tonight. Welcome into TNT Live. I'm your man, Blue Enforcer, a.k.a. The Truth. Oh, I forgot to. Gotta put my good hat on. And welcome everybody into the show. Thank everybody for tuning in. And everybody, please do make sure y'all share this out with everybody. I did that earlier. I'm going to continue to probably do that as well. So definitely make sure y'all share that out to everybody. Let everybody know they can come on in and join us. And so, like I said, I know we got a lot of people in here. We had Clay in here early. Lou Man was in here. Again, Jack Crick, thank you. I appreciate you tuning in. I know you're a Ratbirds fan, but that's cool. I know you want Pittsburgh to lose, so I definitely appreciate that. Definitely welcome to the channel. I see DO9 is making some fun, so and everything. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. AZ Mick, how you doing? J Small, Zarice is in here. And Titan Fox telling me stop betting. Stevie said let's ball. Jay Small tightened up. And Luke Jones is in here. It says it feels so different actually having a quarterback. It does feel different because I think if we had lost to the Falcons, I would probably be talking a whole lot differently tonight as far as everything is concerned. So hopefully Dion didn't chase Jack Crick off and he comes on back into the fold. So Jack Crick, come on back in here and join us, and we're gonna have a good time. So come on in and join us. We don't bite. We're a family. We all have fun, and that's what it is all about at the end of the day. And so that's what we're trying to do. That's what we want to do is just have a good time. Again, make sure y'all share this show out everywhere. And also, like Jack Crick, if you're new to the channel, go ahead. Everybody here, go ahead and hit that like button. We're going to work with the microphone today. Make sure the microphone is still good. If not, of course, I got the phone. And, we'll definitely back it up that way and stuff like that. So we'll definitely work that out. And then of course, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, ring that bell, so that way you can go ahead and ring that bell, so that way you can know when I do go live. So definitely make sure that you definitely do that. And again, of course, we are live for the True Studios Titans at Steelers. We are definitely going to have a good time and everything. And I know a lot of people are picking against the Titans in this game, and I know I did too. Once again, we're going to go over the 4 points to victory. How do the Titans get a win? The Steelers coming in at 4-3. Their offense and their defense not very good. But one thing that they do have is a pass rush. They definitely have a pass rush, and that is something that's going to be key for the Titans to have to try to hold up against. TJ Watt is probably the best defensive player in the league, so stopping him is going to be next to impossible. You're not going to be able to stop him, but if you can hold him off, that is the goal. And the main thing that you're going to have to do to hold him off is a lot of Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is going to be very important, and that's going to be probably key number one for Pittsburgh, is to try to stop the run. That's something that they're going to do. But we're going to go over the Blue Enforcer 4 points to victory again. And then that way, this is how the Titans can win the game and everything. So, we got a lot of people. We got a lot of people. Jay Small said, I'm back from the Falcons game. I'm like, I appreciate you coming back. Ty Fox says, that's your good hat. What do your bad hats look like? Well, I really don't have any bad hats because, I am a hat collector. I am a hat collector by trade. If I see a cool looking hat, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna buy it. So Derek Roberts says, I'm late. No, you're actually on time. You're not late at all. Make sure y'all tell some other people to come on in here too. I'm definitely finna tag some people. Let's see. Facebook says, who y'all taking tonight? Well, I'm gonna give you my prediction that I gave on Wednesday. Again, if you are new to the channel, I did put it out to the NFL Facebook page, so I welcome all fans in. So again, make sure you follow on Facebook at TNT Enforcers, on Twitter X at TNT Blue Enforcer, and on Instagram at Titans_in_truth. Definitely do that. Now, this is how I think the Tennessee Titans can beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. But this is what they're going to have to do. Number one, they're going to have to figure out how to get off to a good start. And that means, they're Pittsburgh, they're going to be loud. They're going to be raucous. They're going to try to show things that Will Levis hasn't seen before. Now there's a little bit of game film on Will Levis now. So Pittsburgh, a little bit more prepared. And so the Titans have got to find a way to get off to a good start, get some points early, try to take the crowd out of the game a little early. But if for some reason that is not the case, you just got to weather the early storm. Weather the storm early. Stay in there. Stay in it. Stay in the game. Stay in there. Hang in there in this hostile environment. I don't think anybody is expecting Will Levis to repeat that performance that he had against the Steelers. I don't think there's going to be a repeat performance of that. So, I definitely don't think there's going to be a repeat performance, but I think another thing that you have to do is just like I said, weather the storm early. Weather it and then just stay in the game. Number 3, establish dominance. Get the running game going on the offensive side. That way it opens up play action. It'll hold those linebackers at bay. Defensive line is going to be key. The D-line has got to establish dominance early. The D-line has got to establish dominance early. And if they do that, if they're able to do that, establish that dominance early, and establish that dominance early, then you definitely have an opportunity. So, well, I might not be able to place my bet after all. So we may not see what happened, but maybe that's a good thing. That might be a good thing. So we'll see if it plays out. But again, establish dominance on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. You got to establish dominance, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And last but not least, do not let this Steeler offense get right. They're a struggling offense. You can't let them get right. And it looks like the Steelers are going to get the ball first. So the Tennessee Titans defense has to establish dominance early. I said the Titans are going to lose a close game 19-17. So I think that's what I think will happen. I think the Titans do fall in this game. I hope I'm wrong. So, definitely try to see if we definitely do that. But the game, Nick Folk kicks it off, and the game is underway. And there is going to be a return. And a nice stop there by our special teams, getting them short of the 20-yard line. And now Kenny Pickett comes onto the field. Again, like I said, you got to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And that's true. On both sides, you're going to have to do that. Try to score 30 and win. I don't know if you're going to get to 30, but we're definitely going to see about that. Willing to bet Levis did his homework. Let's hope so. Let's hope this defense puts it together. Kenny Pickett gives to Najee Harris, and Najee gets up. Autry started it, and then I believe Petco and Gibbons kind of finishes it off and sets up a second down. Probably picked up about 3 or 4 yards there. Najee Harris reminds me of a slimmer, younger Derrick Henry. in a way. They both came from the same school. Some people try to say he has a nice little stiff arm as well. Now we got 2nd and 6, so it was a gain of 4. Pickett drop it back and try to stop a screen. Arden Key was coming on the pressure, and Autry knocks it down. Good stop there defensively, sets up a 3rd down, but now this is the money down. And again, this Titan team, they have some juice. You know, this Titan team has a little juice after that game, after the victory last week. You know, definitely has some juice, but let's see if they can get off the field here on 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Pickett dropping back, and he gets it complete to Allen Robinson and picks up the 1st down. And of course, Eric Guerra starting again in the nickel in place of Roger McCreary. It was just that quick crosser. And I mean, there was open space. The Titans cannot allow that open space to be there for Will Levis to have an underneath easy 1st down there. So you got to be able to play within your keys. Pickett, quick pass to Warren. Warren gets near the 1st down marker. And again, this is what I was afraid of. You do not let the Steelers get in a rhythm. Do not let the Steelers have a get right game. And that's the thing that a lot of times with the Tennessee Titans I have an issue with, is that they tend to let teams get right against them. Whatever thing. So I don't like that. I'm actually trying to share it out. 2nd and 1, give to Warren. And Warren picks up another 1st down, and they get across midfield. And again, this is not what you would want. You would like to see them get off the field. And they're showing the defensive line right now. The defensive line is not getting that push that they need to have. Pick it back to pass, gets it to Connor Hayward, the brother of Cam Hayward, and then there's a flag on the play, so we're going to see if it's coming back. And they call offsides on the Titans. And right now the Titans are not starting off so well. Right now the Titans are kind of struggling to kind of stay in the game and stay ahead of the change right now. I'm not liking the way this game is starting off for the Tennessee Titans. Pickett trying to get away from pressure, and he just ends up throwing it away. Derek says, should blitzing help? I mean, something should. And now we're going to see what this penalty is right here. You got 2 good head coaches going at it. And so they call a penalty on, but I believe that's Broderick Jones, ineligible man downfield. So they back it up. So they call an eligible man downfield. They back it up. That at least stops a little bit of their momentum. Pick it back to pass again, and he overthrows Deontay Johnson there, and it makes it 2nd and 15. So making sure audio is good right now. You got to cut down on the mental mistakes. I agree. These, penalties like that, you got to stop. Fulton probably could have had a shot at a pick there if he was in the right position, but it's still an incomplete pass. But right now, the Titans got to get some pressure on Pickett. And Pickett, they're forcing a move. They nearly had him there. And he gets away and gets it to Deontay Johnson, who is now not that far from a first down. They had him, and Autry was right there and could not wrap him up. This is the problem. They're letting them get into a rhythm and get out of bad situations. I mean, Autry was right there. Simmons was right there. You got to wrap them up. You got to wrap them up. Don't give them a way out. And now Will Levis, probably still nervous, is having to sit and wait. And now the Steelers on the move on third down, gets it complete to Deontay Johnson. And again, this is what I was afraid of. I was afraid that this could be a get-right game for the Steelers, and this is exactly what I was worried about. I did not want this to be a get-right game, tackled by Terrell Edmonds. We're not getting any pressure on Kenny Pickett whatsoever. I mean, you're hearing it. They're saying this is the best opening drive the Steelers have had all year. And it's a shame. It's us that always seems to put it together. And then Najee Harris gets in for a touchdown. This game could not have started off any worse for the Tennessee Titans and couldn't start off any better for the Steelers. Get an opening drive touchdown to open up the game. I mean, again, this is the Steelers getting right. I mean, that is exactly what I worry about. I said that was one of my keys. Do not let them get right. And right now, that is exactly what has happened. Kick is up and kick is good. And the Steelers strike first blood, 7-0. And now it's Will Levis's turn. Can Will Levis equal that and get down the field? But I did not like the way that drive happened. I mean, there were some chances for the Titans to get off the field. But they did not take advantage of it. They didn't get the sack that they needed to get. They let the Steelers just get into a rhythm offensively, and that could be a problem. They're going to have to get some pressure somewhere. Should we go nose tackle in the draft? I mean, not early, but I mean, obviously, I didn't see Tier Tart much in that game, in that first part. We didn't tackle well. Derek and Levis need to lock in. I mean, they have to. They need to. Because right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers got pretty much whatever they wanted. And that is not what we wanted to have happen. So Steelers get on the board first, strike first blood. They're up 7-0. Will Levis and the Titans will get on first. I mean, they completely marched down the field with absolutely zero problem. And the only time they really had to stop was on a screen pass where Autry knocked the ball down. But, I mean, Steelers get 5 first downs on that drive, 10 plays, 83 yards, to almost 5 minutes off the clock, and strike first. and then the Titans had a penalty that a penalty as well. So I mean, well, the Steelers had a penalty, but I mean, I I did not like the way that first series went for the Tennessee Titans. Didn't like it at all. They better get it together defensively and figure some stuff out. Derek says, Big Jeff needs help. Vrabel team not ready. DO9, I mean, I don't know. Again, this is why I said a Vrabel team, this is why I said that Vrabel, everybody want to blame the general manager for not having talent. It is up to a coach to have a team ready. And let's see, Tajay Spears returns the punt, gets it out past the 25. And now Will Levis gets his shot after the flag, which I'm going to say is probably holding, maybe blocking the back. So they call a double team block. So they call a double team block. Right now, things are not starting off well for the Titans because now, instead of being out close to the 30, now you're back towards your goal line, and that's a long way to start. And Will Levis has got a command, so now it's his turn. And now the nerves are really finna kick in. Hostile environment, Dillard in the backfield, Dillard having to block. TJ Watt is on Nicholas Petit-Ferrer's side, on the front side. So let's see what Will Levis does in a second performance. They're going to bring some blitzes to him. 1st and 10. Give to Derrick Henry. And maybe picks up a yard. Cam Hayward back in the lineup does give a big boost to this defensive line because he's a big, big dude. I mean, you already got TJ Watt to deal with, and then you also got Alex Highsmith, who's pretty good on the other side. 2nd and 9 now. We're doing our regular whites with light blue pad. Levis gets it away. It gets it to Derrick Henry over the middle. A nice check down, but there is a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to be against the Steelers. But we're doing regular Titan white jerseys, light blue pants for this game. Wow, they call roughing the passer on TJ Watt. So automatic first down. Titans get to keep on with the ball. I mean, TJ Watt whooped NPF there. TJ Watt, NPF got smoked, but a lot of guys get smoked by TJ Watt. But they're throwing flags early. So now the Titans get a first down on what probably they could have let it go. Give to Derrick Henry. Henry trying to churn up field behind Skoronski and maybe picks up about 3. But this offensive line has their work cut out for them. That much is a fact. I mean, this defensive line for the Steelers, they're going to be good, and they're going to blitz. And so now we got 2nd and 6. I appreciate everybody coming on in. And, of course, they're showing Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill is better be helping the coach, and you got to get the formations right. It's loud. You may have to use a silent count. Play action. Levis gets it away. Tried to go to Traylon Burks, but then there's a flag. So it looks like that could be pass interference. And they're throwing flags early. So they call illegal contact on Patrick Peterson and gives them an automatic first down. And the flags are definitely flying. And the Steeler fans say, refs, you suck. I mean, imagine how we feel every Sunday. But this is a test for Will Levis. First and 10 out at about the 40, maybe about 39.5-yard line. Here comes the pressure. Levis gets it away, gets out of trouble, tried to go to DeAndre Hopkins, but that pressure's coming, and he's going to see it all night. Highsmith and Watt are going to be coming. Highsmith gets around Dill Pickle. I mean, Alex Highsmith, you got to watch out for him too. So, definitely make sure y'all share this show out. 2nd and 10. Give to Derrick Henry, and Henry gets wrapped up pretty quickly, maybe a gain of about 2, and it sets up 3rd down. And Henry coming off because it's 3rd down and 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. And it's a difficult situation. These are the type of situation you don't want to hold up in. I mean, I will say it. The pocket isn't holding up because, I mean, the pressure has gotten close to him quite a bit. And now you get to Tyjae Spears, kind of trying to get out of harm's way. Got near a 1st down, but not enough. Sets up a 4th down, and what do you do here? You're right close to midfield. You got maybe a 4th and maybe 1 or 2. 4th and about 1, and it looks like the Titans are going to go for it here. I mean, this is a gutsy call here. And it looks like they're going King Cat. Maybe see if they try to draw them all sides a bit. Fakes right. Derrick Henry gets around the corner and picks up the 1st down. Let's make sure there's not a flag on the play. 1st down, Titans. Derrick Henry in the King Cat. Gutsy call there on 4th down. Can't lie. He fakes it to Spears, got around the outside to the left, and picks up the 1st down. That is a gutsy call there on 4th down. That is a very gutsy call, I got to say, on 4th down. 4th and 1 to call that play. I'm thinking maybe a quarterback sneak, or maybe you do Henry with that up in the gut. And they're looks like they brought a run blitz. Tyjae Spears maybe trying to get outside a little bit. And Tyjae Spears, a nice gutsy run himself, and maybe gets extra with the face mask. So I think that's going to be a penalty on Pittsburgh. That should be an automatic 1st down. I think. And they get the face mask on the defense. So the refs are calling flags. They enforce 15 yards at the end of the run, so the Titans are in Pittsburgh territory. And that is definitely a face mask. Even if it's a little tug on the face mask. Even if it's a little tug on the face mask, they're going to call it. And so right now the Titans are in plus territory. Getting close to the red zone, so the Titans trying to answer here with a nice drive of their own. And it looked like they were looking like blitz might be coming. Blitz coming. He rolls back. Give to Henry on the screen, but it doesn't really develop. He was trying to kind of roll out. He was kind of trying to roll out to the right, roll the pocket, and then come back left with the screen to Derrick. But Roberts, the linebacker. I mean, Dillard doesn't hold his block there, and really neither does Skoronski there. They don't hold the block. And the miss is saying a Titans win will help her feel better, and hopefully we will get a win there. Give up the middle to Tajay Spears, maybe picks up a couple of yards, sets up a 3rd and maybe 8 or 9. 3rd down and 8. Now, you probably got 3, and Dillard not blocking. He ain't doing a great job right now. And, I mean, Petit Ferrer, he's got his work cut out for him against TJ Watt on the other side. So I'm surprised they haven't switched and put Watt on the other side. I'm very surprised by that. 3rd and 8 now, 4:27 to go in the first quarter. Titans driving right at about the 21-yard line. Here comes the pressure, and he gets sacked. But there is a flag, and I'm thinking that's holding. I mean, that's Dillard. And this may be a penalty against Pittsburgh again. Gotta see. Wow. So they called 2 penalties on Joey Porter Jr., called him offsides, kind of trying to get a jump, which he does, and then hands to the face, illegal hands to the face. That gives the automatic 1st down, and DeAndre Hopkins already knew it. So the Titans are getting bailed out with flags. And, I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers only usually have about 5 penalties a game. They already have 5 on this drive alone. Wow. Hopkins trying to throw a pass, and now Hopkins trying to kind of get out of there, and, I mean, picks up a few. I mean, it looked like Hopkins was going to throw. And he goes around and at least picks up a few yards. I don't know who he was going to go to. Quick pass to Hopkins. Hopkins is going to throw. The pass was covered. Levis tries to throw a block. Then Hopkins gets a spin move, picks up a few yards, gets it inside the 10. So salvage about 5 yards. That could have been a major loss. But there are some gutsy calls on this drive. At the 10-yard line, 2nd and 5. Tries to go to Derrick Henry over the middle, incomplete. The pressure is coming. The pressure is coming big time. The Titans used to be very, very good in the red zone. They have not been good in the red zone so far, and it's 3rd and 5. You got to capitalize on these situations. You got to respond. Defense didn't do so well. Offense, could definitely pick up 3 in this situation, but a touchdown would be big. 13th play of the drive, you need a score here. Levis has got to get out of there. And TJ Watt with the sack, but there's a flag on the play. Might be NPF. But right now, hands to the face on NPF. I mean, this pass rush is getting after Will Levis. Right now, Petit Ferrer and Andre Dillard, they are getting their butts kicked. Yeah, that's an easy call. That is an easy call. That is an easy call. Right now, I will tell you, MPF and Andre Dillard are getting their asses kicked by TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith early. They are not holding up well in the pass rush. MPF cannot handle TJ Watt one-on-one. And I said it on Wednesday that TJ Watt was probably, licking his chops. MPF's kick is up. Nick Folk's kick is up, and he is once again absolutely automatic. So the Titans do get some points on their first drive, albeit it's not a touchdown, but they do get some points on the board. So new score, Pittsburgh Steelers 7, Titans 3. D09 said we don't look crisp at all. Here's the thing about it. Were you expecting the Titans to look very crisp on this type of first drive? I didn't. Again, definitely, everybody, make sure you like the show, give a like, and also subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And so, the Titans to get points, that's pretty good. Definitely, but this offensive line, they're gonna have to adjust because you keep going like this, you're trying to get Levis killed. And again, TJ Watt is salivating right now. TJ Watt is just sitting back there like, y'all gonna let me just have this field day? And that is exactly what looks like is going on, is that this offensive line ain't doing a good job of holding up their blocks. So that is definitely a concern, definitely going forward, is this offensive line and their protections. It's not looking too hot at the very moment. So they, I agree. Levis does have to get the ball off quick. Not enough time to play action. That does sound about right. There are some issues with that because, TJ Watt, he's not going to stop coming on the pressure. If anything, he's going to think, I got this all day. So Tennessee Titans better figure out how to get some max protection. They better figure out how to get some max protection and hold TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith at bay, or it's going to be a really true long night for Will Levis. And so Tennessee Titans better figure some things out, especially defensively as well. Levis on that drive already got sacked once. And now the Titans back on defense at the 25. Give to Warren, tackle by Azeez Al-Shire, maybe a pickup of 1. Let's see if the Titans defense has kind of figured some things out as far as making some adjustments. Derek Roberts said, if Will Levis can make it out of this game healthy, it's a win. I know. Steelers trying to prove a point to this rookie. This is under the bright lights, Thursday night. Everybody's watching. 2nd and 8, Pickett trying to make a quick throw. Pressure coming from Harold Landry. and Connor Hayward drops the pass, sets up a 3rd and 8. So this is where you want the Steelers to be, 3rd and 8, in this situation. So the Titans have got to find a way to get off the field defensively. And everything. So I appreciate everybody tuning in again. Make sure y'all keep sharing this show out. Let everybody know they can come on in, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter. You can record me on Instagram. Definitely do that. 3rd and 8. Pickett back to pass. And it is incomplete. And we're going for George Pickens over his head. And the Titans get a stop. So now you get a 3 and out. So that is a good job by the defense there. Eric Garror staying with Pickens. I mean, he had some room. Man, yeah, Pickens would have had some room. Basically, that was an overthrow by Pickett over his head. Eric Garror probably should have called for a fair catch there. And he gets tackled quickly by Miles Boykin. And so now Will Levis gets a second shot. And I think, that was a pretty good, maybe that was a good filler out drive. And you still got some points out of that. Now, what do you do for the second drive? Because something I've always said, a team has to be able to make adjustments, not just from the first half to the second half, and not just from the first quarter to the second quarter to the third or to the fourth, but also you got to make adjustments drive to drive. So you may have to, you saw some things in that drive, maybe you see the pressures that they're trying to bring, and you try to adapt to that. So again, you don't just make adjustments half to half, quarter to quarter, but you also got to try to make some adjustments drive to series, and if you even can, within the drive, play to play, you have to make adjustments. So that is going to be the major question is, can Tim Kelly help make adjustments on the go? And that's going to be a major question that the Titans are going to have to help answer. And if they can do that, the Titans have a chance here. But right now, I see some people on Twitter saying, how's the offensive line holding up? Not holding up too well right now. I mean, a lot of pressure has gotten to Will Levis already. And this Steeler team, they are not going to stop. They're going to keep coming. They're going to keep bringing the pressure. And so, I mean, that is going to be the thing. It's like, you got to be able either to use the pass to set up the run or use the run to set up the pass. And that's going to be key in this game is that you got to be able and here we go. Titans from the 18. Levis give to Henry. Henry pushes forward, picks up about 5 or 6 yards, but it looks like there's a flag on the play. And now it's holding on Nicholas Petit-Ferrer, and he got a little bit banged up on that play, and we already have Chris Hubbard out. And, I mean, it is showing apparently NPF cannot handle TJ Watt. He cannot handle TJ Watt one-on-one at all. It is showing. And now NPF is down. What do? Now you may have no choice but to bring in Dylan Radins now at right tackle, which is what they're going to do. And so now Dylan Radins is going to have to come in, which I thought they should have put him at left tackle, but now it's like Vrabel is like, well, I got no choice now. Got to put him in because NPF, I don't know what type of injury that is. We'll definitely try to find out what that injury is. But they're going into the tent now, and I mean, the offensive line was already struggling as it is, but now you're down to your fourth offensive tackle, and TJ Watt is still licking his chops. You're at your number 3 tackle. Henry gets to the outside on 1st and 19, and another flag. So now the Titans are getting the flags. And now the flags are starting to fly on the Titans side, holding on Chigakonkwo. Titans are not starting off very well on this drive at all. Our offensive line is getting decimated, not just by TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, but by injury. Chris Hubbard already down with a concussion. You had to bring Dill Pickellard back in, who is sucking. NPF to the right side, who's sucking. And now you're down to your 4th offensive lineman with Dylan Radins. And I believe Jalen Duncan is also up for this game, I think. Levis got to let it go. He gets it to DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins picks up a big first down there across the middle. Big play there to DeAndre Hopkins. And there's a Steeler down. And that's middle linebacker Cole Holcomb. Wow, big play there to get to DeAndre Hopkins. That is a big play. And Holcomb is hurt. And so now, taking a break with Cole Holcomb, the inside linebacker down. But, I mean, that's a big play with Hopkins because you were looking at just get some room for Stonehouse to punt at first. But now you give yourself some room to operate and maybe get on the move here. So yeah, Jalen Duncan, the sixth round draft pick out of Maryland, he is also available for this game as well. So they do have another offensive lineman available in Jalen Duncan. So if some go on, they could go to their 5th offensive lineman as well. So I'm hoping that it doesn't get to that point. But wow. Titans dealing with injuries on the offensive line, you know. But I mean, there's a lot of flags being thrown on both sides of the ball. Both teams are getting flagged tremendously. I mean, you got 5 penalties on Pittsburgh, 3 on Tennessee already. So there's been 8 flags thrown, and we're not even through the first quarter yet. So I'm like, you could tell it's gonna be kind of ticky tack. It's gonna be definitely ticky tack all the way through. And wow, Cole Holcomb, the middle linebacker from Pittsburgh, is getting carted off. That is not good news if you get carted off. So that could be a major injury and a major blow to the middle of the defense. So that could possibly open up the middle of the field for the Tennessee Titans. But hopefully, hopefully he'll be okay. Quan Alexander already in the middle. So you got first down after the big first down by Hopkins. Yeah, and I think that might be false start on NWI. NWI moved a little early. Yep, I figured it. Come on. See, that's the thing you have to realize. If you see these refs are going to be ticky-tack, you can't make any mistakes, especially pre-snap. You can't make mistakes pre-snap like that. Too many flags already on both sides. He gets it away, gets it to Kyle Phillips on 1st and 15, and he might have picked up about 11, and that'll put into the end of the first quarter. And the Titans, for a lot of things that have happened offensively with the offensive line, only down 7-3 as we get ready to go into the second quarter. Okay. Making sure I fix this graphic. So Titans down 7-3 with the ball to start this second quarter. Um, I want to get y'all thoughts. What are y'all thinking of Will Levis so far in this second game? I mean, definitely not as flashy as the first game, but I think Will Levis is hanging in there. He's completed some first downs. He's completed some first downs in some very bad situations. Um, he got that play to Kyle Phillips that I believe that was either a 1st and 15 or I believe that was a 1st and 15 and picked up about 11 yards. So we're at the end of the first quarter. Yeah, Will Levis to Phillips picked up 11 yards. So now you come back, it's going to be 2nd and 4. And I mean, you've already picked up, you already picked up a, you already picked up a 1st and 19 pickup of 23. Now a 1st and 15, you picked up 11. So, Faye says Levis is a vet. Watch him heat up. I mean, that could definitely happen. So Will Levis just got to hang in there, and that's what the Titans have got to do. The Titans have got to just hang in there. That's what they have to do. But for all that has went on, Will Levis, I think, is holding up okay. I think he's holding up okay. And so now we got 2nd and 4. They were interviewing Vrabel right now. 2nd and 4, shotgun with Tajay Spears to his right. Levis, yeah, he held the ball too long there. Sack on the play by Alex Highsmith. He held the ball too long. Andre Dillard and MPF were struggling with the rush early. And I mean, again, they tried to go chop. He missed. And Andre Dillard is not going to be able to keep up. Now, of course, same thing on the other side. It worked with Radens. But Andre Dillard, I'm with Derek. I am getting nervous that, I mean, MPF does look like he's on the sideline. He could come back in, but I am worried about Dillard. Levis going long. Tried to go to DeAndre Hopkins, incomplete, and the Titans are going to have to punt the football. It would be kind of cool to see if somebody was underneath. But Joey Porter, that's a battle. Porter kind of got away with that one. But they're going to have to figure something out because Dillard's not going to be able to hold up this whole game. I mean, a great punt by Stonehouse, and then they get him. Crushed Calvin Austin. Nice, great job on the punt. But the Titans, they're going to have to figure it out offensive line because if they don't, they are going to get this kid hurt. 59-yard punt. 59-yard punt, a return of 12, so a net of 47 for Ryan Stonehouse. And now the Steelers will take over. Up 7-3, but they're going to have to figure this thing out with this offensive line, especially on the outside. MPF not doing too well. What I would probably do, I would put, I mean, as much as I would hate to say it, put MPF on the left side, keep Raiders on the right side, because Dillard is getting killed right now. And now the Steelers back on offense. See if the Titans can force another 3 and out. Give to Najee Harris. And he might have picked up about 3.5. And so now we got 2nd down. Yeah, they really haven't gotten to Pickens yet. 2nd and 8, only picked up 2 there. Incomplete, tried to go for Pickens, Fulton on the coverage. No flag on the play, and that might be a good call. Good job there by Christian Fulton there. And, of course, Steeler fans want a flag, not getting one. I think that's a pretty good play by Fulton because it looked like, Pickens was going to make the catch, and Fulton is just making the stop there. So, pretty good play. We got Mad Dog Mage. Y'all need a 3 and out or that half with the momentum. We need a 3 and out. Pickens going deep. And, it is broken up by Azeez Al-Shire. Tried to go deep to Calvin Austin. To my guy, Calvin Austin from the University of Memphis. Big time break up there by Azeez Al-Shire. Running step for step with the speedster. I mean, that is a mismatch all day. Luckily, there wasn't any real contact, because that could have been pass interference because he didn't look back for the ball at all. Guerra maybe has some room, and he gets tripped up. He could have had a little bit of room to work if he doesn't get tripped up. But the Titans defense kind of started to settle down a little bit. And the Titans getting the ball back down 7-3. So the defense is starting to kind of settle down a little bit. And gotten consecutive 3 and outs on the Steelers. But now this offense has got to kind of figure things out. What I would do, I'd take Dillard out, put NPF back in on the left side with Dylan Radins on the right side. That's what I would do. I would put Petit Ferrer. He does better on the left side than he does on the right. Because right now, Highsmith, Watt and Highsmith each have sacks already. So, everybody, I appreciate everybody tuning into the channel. Again, make sure y'all share this show out. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and get on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, Google Podcasts. Show episodes are also on there as well under the Titans and Truth channel. Definitely go down there, download, give me a rating. Let me know what you think. If you haven't, go ahead and like the show. Hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button and hit all on there. And if you haven't, you see it on the ticker down below. And also go ahead and follow at TNT Enforcers on Facebook, on Twitter, X, at TNT Blue Enforcer. That's with the number 4 in there. And then on Instagram at Titans_in_truth. Definitely follow me there as well, as we are live from the Truth Studios here as the Titans and Steelers getting it on Thursday Night Football. Titans down 7-3, but they have the football, and we're definitely going to see what happens here. But I mean, the pressure is coming. And I mean, the Steelers have come after him, and we expected this. But Levis, I will say, Levis is hanging in there. He's hanging in there. I still don't like that Andre Dillard is still in there. Obviously, NPF is not 100%. He's on the sideline. Levis back to pass, has room, gets it to Hopkins, picks up the first down, stays in bounds, spins away, and picks up a couple of more yards. So a big game, and I agree with somebody on Twitter. They haven't went to Burks at all in this game. I mean, definitely a nice pickup, I believe, of 17. They haven't went to Burks at all. Give to Derrick Henry, and he picks up a couple of yards there. Will Levis already 6 of 69, 6 of 9, 69 yards. Derrick Henry only 5 carries, 15 yards. Must be an injury. And now Brunskill is on a knee. So NPF having to come back in. Probably Radis is probably having to move to guard now. So, I mean, we're having a lot of issues with the offensive line already. But, I mean, that is in part you're facing a much more physical defensive line. This is showing Atlanta defensive line nowhere near as physical. But right now, this Titan offensive line is getting decimated. I mean, you already have Chris Hubbard out with a concussion. NPF went down. I had to move Dillard to left side. NPF gets hurt, had to go to right side. Had to go to the right side. He gets hurt. Radens comes in. Now Brunskill is down. And now I mean, this is probably the worst situation Will Levis could be in because the offensive line is getting totally decimated. NPF cannot hold up. NPF cannot hold up. NPF is getting smoked. I mean, where is Corey Levin? I mean, this offensive line, especially the right side, and look at that. They done moved TJ Watt to the other side. Well, no, he's still on that same side. Pressure coming again. He's got NWI, and NWI with the catch and picks up a major first down. But right now, I am worried about Will Levis making it through this game because the pressure has been consistent. And now they're saying Skoronski is on a knee. I mean, again, this defensive line for the Steelers is just outright kicking the Titans' offensive line's ass because they're way more physical. They are way more physical. I mean, who else do we have left? It's about 95 player going injured reserve. No, I mean, we've used 90 players before. Skoronski will probably be back in there, but as you can see, Jalen Duncan, they're not even putting him in yet. Brunskill looks like he's okay. He's back in. Now Levin is in on the left side at guard. I mean, we're just going through offensive line. I think I'm going to have to count how many offensive linemen we've used already. And Henry trying to run to the left, maybe picks up about 2 or 3 on first down. But I mean, you've already had Dillard, Skoronski, Brewer, Brunskill, NPF, Radens, now Corey Levin. So that's 7. We've already used 7 offensive linemen in this game. Second and 7. Give to Henry again. And Derrick Henry just not getting much room to work with. And now it sets up a third down. Maybe a third and about 5. Or maybe a third and 4. But I don't know how this offensive line is going to get through this game. This offensive line, they're going to have to figure out some ways. And he gets a quick pass to Hopkins. Picks up the first down anyway. Quick pass to Hopkins. And so, first down for the Tennessee Titans. And that is a smart play. Seeing that there was some confusion with the Steelers, go ahead. I mean, There's definitely problems in the middle for the Steelers, but there's some problems up front for the Titans. Derrick Henry gets a run, gets room, first down inside the 10. And the Titans, they're into the red zone. Sets up a first and goal, and despite everything that's going on, with everything that has went bad for the offensive line, first and goal, Derrick Henry, if he doesn't get tackled by KZ right there, that's probably a touchdown. Sets up a first and goal. A touchdown here would be huge. Give to Henry going right. Henry gets inside the 5. Henry is getting close. Second and goal at about the 4. I see a lot of y'all that kind of tuned out. I don't know if some of y'all maybe had to take a bathroom break or go get a drink. I definitely understand. But with 7:35 to go in this game, the Titans are threatening with this makeshift offensive line. And they are not letting MPF back in the game. Will Levis rolling out. Could have room to run. Gets down to maybe the 2. So now third and goal. Yeah, he had Hopkins. He did. He had Hopkins open. They're going to look back at that play. Levis has to let it go. Levis has to let it go there. He had Hopkins for a touchdown. He most certainly did. And you got Big Jeff in there too. Give to Henry. Henry screen. He goes across. Touchdown Titans. And they got to call it? Yes. Touchdown Titans. Big Derrick Henry. Touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry gets into the end zone, and the Titans are taking the lead here. Folks, kick is up. Kick is good, and we have a new score. Derrick Henry, Titans 10. Titans 10, Steelers 7. So we have a new score, and I'm updating that. Titans 10, Steelers 7. But that is a good response after a couple of 3 and outs that the defense has had. And Levis drives him down the field. Henry gets the score. So touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry gets in. New score. Titans 10, Steelers 7. But also with the Steelers have got some hits in on Will Levis. Will Levis has been under attack. And for everything that's going on, the Titans are hanging in there. They are hanging in there. That much I agree. MHVACR coming in, of course, our troll. If you notice, XD, We're leading. That was a good response, a good scoring drive by the Tennessee Titans there to respond. 11 plays, 73 yards, took over 6 minutes off the clock, and they get the touchdown with Derrick Henry, and the Titans are now up 10-7. Ten carries, 45 yards for Derrick Henry. DeAndre, 3 catches for 51. But I need Burks to get involved. And here comes a return for the Steelers. And he's going to be stacked up right at about the 25. But Kenny Pickett, I don't think he's gotten hit tonight. And so I need the Titans to get some pressure. Well, there's one. But I need the Titans defense to start putting some licks on Kenny Pickett. Give to Najee Harris. Harris got room up and is near a first down. Pick up about maybe 8 or 9. So right now, Cole Holcomb out. Montravius Adams, a nose tackle, is questionable with an ankle. NPF questionable with a shoulder. And now Sean Murphy Bunting, a strong questionable with a thumb injury, so he may return. And so now Trey Avery is in. I mean, right now the injuries are starting to pile up. And I mean, luckily for the Titans, they'll have kind of a mini bye after this game. They'll have 10 days to prepare before they head down to Tampa to take on the Buccaneers. I really wish I could be there for that game. Now get to Deontay Johnson. You got to make the tackle. He worked his way up on that screen. Deontay Johnson picked up maybe about 7 yards there. 4:56 to go. Titans up 10-7, trying to get to 4-4 on the year. Making sure my audio is holding up pretty good, which looks like it is. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling about this game? 2nd and 2. Another screen to Johnson. He's going to pick up the first down. I mean, we're giving him a little too much room to operate here. And I mean, right now, the Titans are definitely getting hurt by the injury bug on the offensive side and now the defensive side, too. Bolden comes in on a blitz, which definitely opened up that screen possibility there. Play action. Pickens, he's under pressure, gets hit. Incomplete pass. Pressure was coming. And they're going to try to call roughing the passer? Oh, my God. Let's take a look. That is not a roughing the passer. That is not a roughing the passer. How is that a roughing the passer call? That is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous call. But the refs are being ticky-tack. The refs are being ticky-tack all night. They're going to call anything and everything. Inside handoff to Warren, and Warren gets free and gets inside of the 20-yard line on an inside run. But that roughing the passer, that is a BS call. And the Steelers are now in the red zone. Trying to see if they can take the lead back. 3:14 and counting here in the second quarter. Give to Warren again. Tries to get out to the left. Picks up a first down. And see, now this Steeler crowd is getting back into it. Yeah, Warren, Edmonds does not set the edge very well. Yeah, that was a bad angle by Edmonds. You got to set that edge and force him back inside. You can't do that. And now, first and goal for the Steelers. Give to Najee Harris, and he is stuffed. He is stuffed. And we're closing in on the 2-minute warning. Hold them to 3 here would be pretty good. We will definitely take a bit of a breather and stretch our legs a bit. I'm probably going to go get some snack and heat up something so that way, because, with this game, I got to have time to eat. So we're definitely going to do that. 2-minute warning. Titans up 10-7, but the Steelers are threatening big time to score. And, Zach, I'm with you. Unnecessary penalties. A lot of unnecessary penalties. And that is something that they're going to have to make some adjustments, because right now, Jaylen Warren is getting 9.5 yards a carry. That's not what you want. They're averaging 6.4 yards a carry. That is not what you want. So, Titans defensively have got to tighten up. And they got to understand that everything is going to get called in this game. Everything. So, but right now, yes, the Tennessee Titans, with everything that has gone wrong in this game, and everything has went wrong, the Titans are hanging around. And for the Steelers, that is not what you want. And so now we got second and goal, 10-7 Titans. XD Gamer says, Titan Anderson put him in timeout. I should do the same thing, but I'm not. Second and goal, 2 minutes to go at the 8-yard line. You got to get some hits on Pickett. Kenny Pickens gets a catch. Ball gets loose but goes out of bounds. Dang. But it sets up a 3rd and goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. If you can hold the Steelers to 3 here and have a little time to maybe run a quick, a nice little drive. And now there's a flag. So they call a flag. Too many men on the feet. Too many men in the huddle. Too many men in the huddle. So they call 12 men on the field. So now, instead of it being 3rd and goal from the 6, it's 3rd and goal from the 11. Mainly, you just got to put them. Just got to. So 3rd and goal from the 11. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12. Sure is. And nobody's leaving the field. So if the Titans can hold to 3 here, that would be a major victory. A turnover would be even greater. On the ground. On the ground. Incomplete. Incomplete pass. And the Steelers are forced to kick a field goal. With all of that happening, I mean, hey, Titans hold on, only give up 3 in this situation. Good coverage there by Eric Guerra, but yeah, that is definitely incomplete. Yeah, good job by Guerra. Boswell on the kick. Kick is up, kick is good. 1:16 to go, and it is a tie game at 10. So we have a new score. Titans 10, Steelers 10. As we are closing in on the end of the first half. But the Titans are holding out, are holding on, and are staying in this game. And really, with everything that you could have go wrong, as far as injuries to the offensive line and the penalties, they are staying in there. So, got to give the Titans credit. Got to give the Titans credit. They are hanging in there. I mean, the Titans are definitely hanging in there. I mean, with everything that could go wrong, I want to know what y'all think and everything as far as going on in this game. Because, I mean, right now, you know, Titans have 11 first downs to the Steelers 10. We're right there on yards. It's 142 to 141 in favor of the Steelers. The Titans have ran more plays, 28 to 25. Um, Everything is pretty much even. The penalties are even. Steelers with 6, Titans with 5. The Titans have the possession control 16-43 to 12:01. And they're about to get the ball. And they have a minute 16. So, you know, if they do a good job in this 1 minute drive, maybe get in the field goal range, see if they can put 3 more on the board. All 3 timeouts. So this is something where the Titans can take advantage. Right now, I'm just way off the line. Raiders at right tackle, Dillard at left tackle. More pumps go. I believe that's still Corey 11 in Skaronski. That's Skaronski's back in. Screen to Tajay Spears. We're trying to get out of bounds. And now we're running a minute to go. And I think you got to get up and get on the ball. Get the Hopkins again. Picks up the first down. You could use the timeout here. First down. Everything that has happened in this game, this is holding up. Right now, the way things are going, this is holding up. He is definitely holding up. First and 10. You just want to get a field goal. Pass across the middle and caught by Kyle Phillips. Big catch across the middle with 42 seconds to go. Trying to see if they've already called a timeout here. So timeout. They use the second timeout. Skorowski is back in. I mean, right across the middle. Nice throw by Will Levis. I mean, the offensive line has gotten better. Raiders is doing a pretty decent job on TJ Watt. TJ Watt has not been as effective with Raiders on the right side. So the timeout, the Titans have 1 timeout left, 42 seconds to go before the half. You can get in the field goal. If they can get inside the 30, they can take some shots. Caught again by Phillips. He gets out of bounds. Phillips has come up big in this game so far. I mean, Traylon Burks has done absolutely nothing on setups. I mean, his best game since the first game of last season. 3 for 56. And the Titans are in business. 45 seconds to go. You're already at the 19. You can take some shots here. You still got 1 timeout. You can take some shots. Hopkins and Porter flag on the play. But that's fine. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back in business. Incomplete pass. Let me see. Make sure y'all can hear me. Wow. Spears, if he doesn't fall, that's a touchdown. If he doesn't fall there, that might be a touchdown. 3rd and 10 from the 25, and now they're just gonna settle for the field goal. I understand. So making sure y'all can hear me good. Make sure y'all can hear me. So tested 1 2 3. Okay. All right. I kind of thought they would too. I thought they might take another shot. But the Titans are going to settle for the field goal here. And Nick Folk has been pretty automatic. Folk is up, kick is good. And we have a new score going into the half. Everything that went wrong with injuries, the Titans go into the locker room up 13-10. So I'm making sure y'all can hear me good. Make sure the mic is good. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all give me a thumbs up. But with everything that's happened injury wise, the Titans are holding on, and they go into this game up 13-10. And probably going to get ready to take a little break in a bit, but I want y'all thoughts. I think Will Levis has definitely held up despite the onslaught that he took early in the first quarter. But since then, I think things have really settled down, I think, on both sides of the ball. I think they settled down offensively and defensively. They have settled down. I think they have definitely settled down on both sides of the ball, and I think that is a very, very good thing. Levis already 12 of 17, 153, a quarterback rating of 98.4, as opposed to Kenny Pickett, who was 8 of 15, 78 yards, quarterback rating of 68.2. Derrick Henry, 10 carries, 45 yards, I believe has a touchdown. Najee Harris, 6 carries, 26 yards and a touchdown. But Jaylen Warren had 4 for 38 and was threatening there. Hopkins, 4 for 60. I was gonna bet on Hopkins to go over 50 and a half. That would have worked. I may put in a late bet and still have the Titans cover +3. Seeing if I could do that. Phillips has come up big. Came up with a couple of big catches. On that drive. But again, where is Traylon Burks? Burks has been nowhere to be found. Deontay Johnson 4 for 46. Defensively, we need some pressure. I mean, we've only hit Kenny Pickett twice. They have hit Will Levis 6 times and gotten 3 sacks. So I think the Titans have gotten better with their protection. But they got to continue to be better with that. But on my 4 points to victory, Dionai said, we might have found our quarterback of the future. Lou Man says, it's on like Donkey Kong. And it is. I mean, this is a game. This is the kind of game, you know, they say it's a Pittsburgh type of game. This is also a Titans type of game. You know, low scoring, close. You know, both defenses not really giving up an inch. And that's the thing that I think has happened. They got off to a nice start with points on their first drive. On their first drive, you know, and everything. And even though they gave up that first score early on to the Steelers and then had that onslaught, they did get off to a good start. They got points, and now they have 13. On the other side, you know, they weathered that early storm. They've weathered that early barrage that the Steelers were putting on, and despite all the injuries and the shifting of the offensive line, you know, you had your starting five with Dillard, Skoronski, Brewer, Brunskill, Petit Ferrer. Then, you know, Petit Ferrer goes out to bring in Radens. Brunskill goes out for a play. You bring in, you had to put Levis, you had to put Radens in at guard. Then Skoronski goes out for a minute to bring in Corey Levin. So they had to use 7 different offensive linemen already in this game, and they weathered that early storm, and they're holding on. They're hanging in there, and that's really all you can expect. Established dominance. Early on, the Steelers did establish dominance on the defensive line, but I think since then, the Titans have kind of settled down. They've settled into the game. And so Levis, I think, is really settling in to the game. He doesn't look like he's gotten rattled. He doesn't look like it's getting that the moment is too big for him. He's staying poised. Don't let them get right. Now, early on, it looked like the Steelers were getting right offensively, but since then, like I said, the Titan defense has settled down. Pickett has missed on some throws. Pickett's missed on like at least 2 good throws he missed on. I mean, completely missed. And then Al-Shaair, I think, had one of the big plays of the game, went stride for stride with Calvin Austin III, who I know from Memphis is a burner. And they have held on. And so they have hung in there. They are hanging in there. And I like that. Facebook says, Will making the reads. He is. Reggie B says, comfortable in the pocket, unlike Tannehill. Dill Pickle needs to go. I mean, what I would love to see, put Dill Pickle out, Skoronski at left tackle. You could put Levin at guard if you want, and I think you would be okay. Let's see. JDBG said, not gonna lie, even though they have given up some sacks, O-line playing their tails off. They're holding on. They're holding up. Stevie says Henry is loosening that interior. I kind of agree. Drumstar says steal of the draft, Levis. Could be. Could very well be. And I mean, again, they're doing exactly what they need to do, and they're showing on Amazon Live, hosted by 2 Chainz. They're going to have Lotto and Glorilla on the show after that. Of course, we know Glorilla, even though she's from here in Memphis, is a very big Steelers fan. And, I mean, unfortunately, I live in Memphis where there is a lot of Steeler fans. Unfortunately, I'm surrounded by them, and there's really not much I can do about it. But you know what? It is what it is. Dion said we might have a quarterback. He needs to get better with his pocket press. I mean, yeah. Again, nothing's perfect. This game is nowhere near as flashy as the last game, and there are things to work on. But for all intents and purposes, Levis is doing pretty well, given everything that's happened. But Titans, right now, and then we're gonna go ahead and take a break in a minute. But yeah, Titans outgaining the Steelers 198 to 142. Controlling the clock right now. Rushing is about the same. Passing, the Titans have a lead there, 14 first downs to 10. Third down, the Titans are 3 of 7 on third down. Steelers are 2 of 5 on third down. The Titans did pick up a fourth down, definitely. So, we're definitely going to have to see what's going on. But I think I like the balance here that the Titans are providing. But Titans up 13 to 10 at the half. And I'm going to go ahead. We're going to take a quick breather for just a bit. I'm going to put some music on in the background. Y'all go get yourself something to drink. I'm going to go grab my food that I'm probably going to be eating during the second half. I'll be right back in just a bit.
Stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'll never stop it.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen, oh the irony. To hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'll never stop it.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward it like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh. Fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up. Play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'll never stop it.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain. She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety. We make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'll never stop it.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what.
All right, everybody. Looks like the game is back quick. So we're now in the third quarter. All right, we are back in it. Third and 8 after the incomplete pass to Hopkins. Get the play off. Oh! And Patrick Peterson nearly picked it off. He bats it away, and the Titans are going to have to punt the football. I think if he waited maybe another third of a second, he had Burks coming. He had Burks coming off, but right now Levis doesn't seem to have that chemistry with Burks yet. Calvin Austin, he trying to get room, but he gets stuffed up quick. And so now Steelers back on defensively. Steelers back on offense and have the Titans defensively made some adjustments. Will Levis is going to have to make some adjustments because the Steelers Titans have to do the same thing. Tried to give to Najee Harris, does not pick up much. Maybe pick up about 2. Terrell Edmonds, the former Steeler back in Pittsburgh, helps make the stop. 2nd and 7, pick up a 3 there. So we got 2nd down. And give to Najee Harris. Najee gets room up the middle, and the Titans are not making tackle, and Najee gets room. A 26-yard pickup. I'm with JDBG. You got to realize Warren's in the game, and you got to stop him. There said, I done left and came back. We winning. I lead come back the 3rd quarter and started. But Jaylen Warren is the guy that's really causing the damage for the Steelers. I mean, he already has double the yards he had last week against Jacksonville. 2nd and 3, and he gets stacked up immediately with Al-Shaair. And Al-Shaair is having a nice little game as well. And y'all will forgive me at times. There may be sometimes I take a bite here and there. But we got 3rd and 2. And they get a flip pass out to Harris, and he picks up the 1st down. I mean, I think the Titans played it pretty well, but some guys were a little late. Trey Avery is still out there, which means that Sean Murphy Bunting is still injured. Pick it back to pass. We still haven't hit him yet. And with the Najee Harris right off his hands. Right off his hands. And that is a good question. Where is the pass rush? The pass rush that was so effective last week, we haven't seen it at all in this game so far. And so 2nd and 10 now. They give to Warren again. Warren's shifty, and they're going to wrap him up pretty good. And it sets up a 3rd down. 3rd and long. So you got 3rd and 8. Can the Titans defense get off the field, make a stop here? And, Elijah Moda with the stop, nearly picked off by Evans, but then a late flag comes in. Oh, man, that is a tough call there. They call it illegal contact on Elijah Molden. And remember, they're going to call everything. But Molden was kind of holding a little bit. But, 12 penalties by combined in this game already. The refs are calling everything. So you got to be able to be disciplined because this is a ticky-tack type of game. This is one of those knockdown, drag-out fights. If, you picked Take it back to pass, gets out to the big tight end, Darnell Washington. And right now the Steelers are on the move after that big first down. And the Steelers take a timeout. All right. Pittsburgh up. Pittsburgh down 3. And I'm going to take a breather as well. We'll be right back. We are back. And the Steelers took a timeout. And now we're going to see what the down and this is. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. We have got to get a sack on them at some point. They pitched a quick screen out to Najee Harris, and it takes a host of Titans to take them down, picking up a couple of yards. And, of course, you got T.J. Watt on the sideline, and then you got his jerk-off brother, J.J. Watt, who wants to complain, who, like a lot of Houston people, want to, a lot of Houston people who are Texan fans want the whole history of the Titans back. And I'm like, no, that's ours, of the Oilers back, rather. Quick jet sweep to Austin, the speedster, and he might have gotten the first down. And that dude is fast. And he did get the first down. That dude is fast. I said it around the draft. I would have loved the Titans to got him because that dude is a speed demon. And that was a good block by George Pickens. I mean, Pickens comes in, lays the heat. That could have been a blindside block. They give to Najee Harris, and he is stuffed. I definitely agree, Clay. We need a turnover. We need a turnover big time. A good stop there defensively with this run. Sets up a 2nd and 12. A turnover would be nice. It'd be nice if Pickett makes a mistake. Travis Gibson was coming scot-free. And Jaylen Warren, who has had a very good night. And so now it's 3rd and 3. See if you can hold him to a field goal. I mean, Warren 6 carries 42 yards. He has 3 catches, 25 yards. He's had a pretty decent night. But here's the money down. 3rd down. Can everybody hear me? Y'all make sure y'all let me know if y'all can hear me good. 3rd and 3. Tries to go to Pickens. And it is caught. Touchdown Steelers. Man. Took nearly 8 minutes off the clock. And Eric Guerra has been picked on a little bit in the red zone. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's not a touchdown. That's incomplete. Yep. It's 4th down, so no touchdown. Yeah. Left foot was down, right foot was not. And I have seen that they've put some good receivers in the slot and try to take advantage of Eric Guerra. So no touchdown for the Steelers. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Titans catch a break. The Titans catch a break. Because Levin was like, aha, like you got to get back in it. But yeah, the Titans catch a break here with that incompletion. Boswell from 30, kick is up, kick is good. So new score. We are tied back up at 13. Right foot down, left foot not. So we got a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 13 all. But we'll take it. This is a dog fight. And a dog fight is exactly what the Titans expected. And that is exactly what we need. So, new score. We're tied up at 13. This is fine. So the Titans will get ready to get back on the football. 13 all. Coming right back in just a few. All right, we are back. So 13 all. So 13 all, but yeah, TJ Watt has been a problem early on, but really since Dylan Radins has been in at left and right tackle, TJ Watt has not been that much of a factor. So now the Titans back in to give to Henry. Henry tries to screech through. Picks up a couple of yards, sets up a second down. Derek, 12 for 51. 12 carries, 51 yards right now. And now Dillard to left. Dill Picklard is hurt. So now another offensive lineman is down. This will be number 8. And now, oh man, now we get to see Jalen Duncan will get his first action of the season. You're going to your 8th offensive lineman, your 5th, I want to say your 5th tackle. Oh, this could be bad. So now you're going to your 5th tackle. I mean, it seems to be walking off, but you'd have went with, you'd have had Hubbard's down, so you had Dillard, Petit Ferrer, Radens, now Duncan. So they've used 4 different tackles tonight. And now Duncan's in at left tackle. They're going to have to give him some help. Highsmith is probably salivating. Levis steps up. Hawkins tried to catch it, incomplete. And Levis is just getting pummeled. And, oh, Hopkins almost had it. Hopkins nearly had it. But 36, this is pretty manageable here. 36, pretty manageable. You know they're going to bring something. Levis needs to get rid of it, and he does. But there is a flag on the play. And it looks like there's going to be a call against the Steelers, give them a first down. Titans get bailed out. And the penalties on Patrick Peterson, I believe illegal contact. But that's past 5 yards. Yep. So the Titans get a first down out of the gig, and they get to hold on to the ball. But Duncan in at left tackle. I don't know why they won't try Skoronski at left tackle at any point. Give to Henry. Henry finds room. Oh, he almost broke it. He almost broke it, but picks up a first down, gain of about 11. Picks up 12, actually. I mean, oh, man. If KZ doesn't trip him up, he could be off to the races. And will I see Dill Pickler is back in the game? So 1st and 10 Titans. Give to Tajay Spears, gets up the middle, maybe picks up about 6. Nice run on first down for Tajay Spears there. But Derrick Henry's 13 carries, 63 yards here. Tajay 4 for 18. He picked up 8 there. One of his longest runs. 2nd and 4. So he picked up 6. That was actually a good first down run. Eyes. Says on screen. Oh, it looked like it was going to get dropped. Henry's got room to run. Plenty of room to run. Gets down inside the 25. Levis was about to take. Levis took a shot. Looked like it was going to be bad. And it looked like Henry was going to drop it, but he corrals it. But Andre Dillard getting whooped. Thank God Henry was able to corral that one. In the red zone, heading into the red zone again, give to Henry, and he might have picked up 1. And some skirmish and a little bit of a push and shove. And Henry like, man, get your butt back in the huddle. Henry like, get over here and get in the huddle. I like that with Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry like, get your tail in the huddle. Vrabel and Hopkins, they were doing this like they see something. Two minutes to go in the third. Titans have at least 3 in their pocket here. Here comes the blitz. Pass caught by Burks. Burks finally making an appearance with his first catch. That is smart that he was able to see that blitz was coming. He saw that blitz coming. He got the ball out quick. Very, very smart. Tannehill would have ate that sack. 3rd and 7 now. Tries to set a screen to Spears, and it is not going to work. And so with less than 50 seconds to go, the Titans are gonna bring out the field goal unit. Cam Hayward is a handful. Skoronski could not hold that block. I mean, Hayward's good, but I mean he throws him down. And so we have Nick Folk, the folk hero. And once again, he stays absolutely perfect. Kick is up. Kick is good. 19 seconds remaining. The Titans go back in front, 16-13. This is a wild game. This is a good physical football game. The Titans may be getting getting manhandled early, but they are holding strong. They are hanging in there with the physicality. So Titans up 16-13 as the third quarter is drawn to a close. We're about to head to the fourth. Be right back in just a second. Are we back? And I will say, like I said, Will Levis has been impressive. Not flashy, not flashy, not great. Let's see. Josh says, please tell me if I'm just over exaggerating. Is Dillard possibly just as bad, if not possibly worse? No, that's not an exaggeration. That's not an exaggeration. I could see that. Dillard, Dill Pickler is pretty bad. He's awful. And I'm starting to have my doubts about NPF as well, because they haven't put him back in the game. And of course, a quick check down to Connor Hayward on the outside from Pickett. But we have got to get to Pickett, and that's the end of the third quarter. So we're about to head into that all-important fourth quarter. Titans up 16-13. Can the Titans finish the job? So the Titans are, like I said, they are hanging in there. I mean, the running game hasn't been just awesome, but I mean, you know that's going to be there.
One daily Sotyktu is proven to get more people clearer skin than the leading pill. Don't take if you're allergic to Sotyktu.
All right. Well, we are hanging in, having a small technical difficulty for the moment, and we are hanging in nice and tight. We had an issue with the microphone, so and it set up a 3rd and 3 while I get the computer restarted. 3rd and 3 to Pickle. Just outside of the hands of the defender, got it to Deontay Johnson, picks up a 1st down. Just outside of the hands of Terrell Edmonds. I mean, just outside of the hands of Edmonds. Yeah, we are definitely overdue. Our defense is making Matt Canada look like Kyle Shanahan. I agree. But now 1st and 10, 4th quarter's just getting started. They give to Warren, and Warren gets those big yards. He bounced off of one guy, but a host of other Titans come in. But Chase, making sure y'all can hear me. Y'all hear me good right now? I mean, Jaylen Warren has been a nuisance tonight. A absolute nuisance. Pickett tries to get the George Pickens on the screen, and Christian Fulton, excellent tackle. Got 3rd and 7 now coming up, and I think my computer may be back online. Y'all give me a second. 3rd and 7, all out blitz, incomplete pass. And that is stopped, a good stop out of defense. And I mean, Christian Fulton, I can't believe I'm saying this, has been pretty decent lately. I'm with you, Ian. I'm with you. I mean, pretty decent. Good stop defensively for the Titans. And get out the way, let it go. And there is a flag on the play. But glad I was able to get it back. I had to restart everything. Yeah, I agree. They've been throwing flags all night. So no flag on the play. They're calling a timeout. 16-13, Titans back on the football. So, yeah, that was a very good stop defensively. And now Titans back on the ball, can extend this lead. Be right back. All right, everybody. Had to take a couple bites right there. So I know everybody can take a breather and everything, but hey, we got us a football game, ladies and gentlemen. Got us a big game. So, right now the Tennessee Titans, I am very, very proud of how they played tonight through all the adversity and everything that has went wrong in this game. And if they escape with a victory, I mean, that's going to be major to get back to 4-4. Those terrible towels are out. They are roaring in Pittsburgh. They are trying to rally their team back. Of course, the fourth quarter getting started pretty good now, but now the Titans backed up on their own end. Will Levis has, not made that big mistake yet, and that's good, but now it's time to dig in. It's time to dig in. And they are obviously disappointed with MPF. He has not been back in the game. Play action. Levis has time. Gets it complete to Burks. Nice big play. First down. Good protection by the offensive line. But they've given Raiders some help. They've chipped and then got it to Burks. I mean, excellent play. Good pass by Will Levis there. They're definitely doing some max protection. They have to do that. So we got 12 minutes to go, 16-13. Titans in front. Give themselves some wiggle room out to near the 30. Finally had a Burke sighting, got a couple of catches now. Will trying to change the play, give to Henry, and Henry picks up maybe a couple of yards there. Will Levis, 16 of 24, 191 on the day. Henry up to 67 yards on the day on 15 carries. Remember, the Titans tend to do well. Titans tend to do well when Derrick Henry gets over 20 carries. Definitely was a good play there for Levis. 2nd and 6, pick up a 4. So they're sticking with Radens, Brunskill, Brewer, Skoronski, Dillard. Give to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry spins around, picks up the first down, picks up a gain of about 7 on his 16th carry of the night. He's up to 74. And Derrick Henry, he's starting to get going. I think they're going to keep Dylan Radens at right tackle going forward until Hubbard is back. Now, the question is, when Hubbard returns, what do you do at left tackle? I got to watch the back, and Will Levis, good job. He felt the pressure, just got it out of there. Very, very smart play for Levis. Because, again, Andre Dillard cannot handle the pressure. And they've definitely they have definitely moving Watt and Highsmith around. And both Skoronski and Brewer were late rotating. And that's the thing. Those twists have been kind of confusing for the Titans most of the year. Quick screen to Tajay Spears. Spears trying to slither his way through, but cannot. Ian says Henry look like he's going to break one soon. It kind of does look like that. It does look like Henry could break one. And now 3rd and 8. Got to get to the Steeler 49 for the first down. Levis drops back. And then it was incomplete, intended for Tajay Spears. Spears couldn't bring it in. I think Levis might have put a little too much touch on that one. And that could have been false start on Dillard. Yeah, if he just gets it to Spears, he might have had a little room to work with. But the ball was in the air so long that. And now Stonehouse on the punt. He can flip the field. And that is a good punt. Caught back at the 8-yard line by Calvin Austin. And now 16-13. Yeah, that should have been a false start on Dillard. Definitely should have been a false start. But the Titans are hanging in there. They are definitely hanging in. And it's up to the defense. Got to keep going. So, how y'all feeling about this game so far? Let me know in the comments section. I'm just going to take a bite or two. All right, 16-13. But how y'all feeling? It is kind of house money that we're playing with, but I would like to see us get to 4-4. If we get to 4-4, you basically are back at square one, and you're able to pick your season back up. But I think right now, Will Levis is showing he could definitely be the quarterback of the future. I think no matter what happens this game, Will Levis needs to continue to start. Josh says, I am so tired of our O-line. I pray our management team really starts investing. They do. They need to invest. I really think they need to consider putting Skoronski at left tackle going forward. And I would say Skoronski at left tackle, Dillard at right tackle. I would probably go with that. That is the way. Chase says, good and nervous. Invest in the offensive line, says Ian. We're back in. And they give to Najee Harris. He picks up about 6 on the drive. They're backed up in their own end zone close to it. So 9 minutes to go and count down. Titans 16, Steelers 13. But the Tennessee Titans, I think a turnover, the Titans need a turnover. The Titans need a turnover in the worst way or a sack. We haven't gotten any one of those. And Najee Harris tries to bounce off of Simmons but doesn't. And it looks like the Steelers pick up a first down. Najee Harris is a tough back. 13 carries 68 yards. And again, unfortunately, the Titans have given up 100 yards rushing to a team. Now, they haven't given up a singular 100-yard game since Zach Moss did it earlier this year, but the run defense is getting a little suspect. They got to communicate here. Blitz coming. Got it outside to Miles Boykin, the ex-Raven. Picking up 6 yards there. And Sean Murphy-Bunn must be out for the remainder of the game because I haven't seen him back in since. Second and 4. Pickett gives to Warren. And Warren bouncing off of a couple of tackles. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down. But it really hasn't been Najee Harris that's caused the damage. It's been Jalen Warren who has caused the damage. And right now, the time of possession pretty close. I mean, I think the Titans' offensive line has done a little bit better, but the defensive line for the Titans has not done so well. 3rd and 1. Warren gets around the corner, picks up the first down. It looked like they had the middle stacked up well. It looked like they had the edge, but Warren still being the problem. Warren is a bigger problem than Najee. A quick jet sweep to Warren. Autry couldn't make the stop. Gibbons couldn't wrap him up there. Autry has to get that tackle there. Autry has a chance for a big stop there, but Jalen Warren has been the problem. And Pickett, incomplete, tried to go to Deontay Johnson, and it makes it 2nd down. And, of course, Will Levis talking to Charles London. And Ryan Tannehill definitely paying attention, and even Malik trying to pay a little bit of attention too. But, you know, this is what having Ryan Tannehill on the bench will do. He's going to help him out. But we still need to hit Pickett a few times. We have not hit him yet. Handoff to Najee Harris, stopped by Naquan Jones and Travis Gibson. And it sets up a third down. I need a sack here. The Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line, we are making them look too good. So 3rd and 6 now. You got Landry, you got Simmons. Autry, Key in the middle now. Turn around, Trey. It's caught. If Trey just turns around. And I was afraid a big play was coming. But Trey Avery has to turn around. Man coverage. If Murphy Bunn just turns and looks for the ball at the last second, you might be able to knock it away. And Deontay Johnson kind of pushed off on the face mask there. And that's the big play that we haven't given up tonight until now. And then Warren bounces off his old man, gets close. And Jaylen Warren once again causing problems. Jaylen Warren has been an absolute menace. I mean, Broderick Jones, he bounces off. I mean, that's a good block on Big Jeff. I mean, good Lord have mercy. Jaylen Warren has been an absolute nightmare in this game. Ten carries, 85 yards for Warren. Warren has been the problem. Give to Najee Harris. He is not in. But I agree with a lot of Titan fans. It gets a little nervous now. Defense has got to dig in here. Play your gaps, fill your hole, fill the holes. Could be false start or illegal formation. So false start against the Steelers there. Against Daniels, the right guard. Yep, moves just a bit before the play is snapped. And he almost could have messed up the snap there. Second and goal, 4:10 to go. And it is dropped by Deontay Johnson. My goodness. And a flag, I think that should be offensive pass interference. That looked like a pick play. And they call holding on the defense. Yeah, I can see that being the call. Hey, Eric Guerra has struggled defensively these last couple of games in place of Roger McCreary. Now, first and goal again. This defense has got to dig in. This defensive line has got to step up and be the defensive line we all know. Easy pitch and catch. Touchdown Steelers. Touchdown Steelers. But that's what happens when you get a big penalty like that. And Deontay Johnson gets in. Again, a 92-yard drive. Started at their own 8, and they drive all the way down. But Jalen Warren was a big part. That Guerra penalty hurt big time because you possibly had a stop there. And now it's 20-16. And the Titans don't need to lose their composure here. And we have our struggles defensively. But now, you know what? Can Will Levis lead a comeback? D. Parker says Shane Bowen's got to go. Jim Schwartz left. Bowen has been terrible. I mean, defensively, we've had our issues. And it does make you wonder, is it because Jim Schwartz was here? Jim Schwartz leaves. All of a sudden, defense can't play anymore. So, now we do have to score. I agree. And we got to score a touchdown, not a field goal. Trey Avery in for Sean Murphy Bunn gives up a big play. Jalen Warren, who has been an absolute nightmare with well over 100 all-purpose yards, 110 all-purpose yards. Deontay Johnson, 7 catches, 90 yards now. He done snuck up and gotten almost close to 100 yards receiving. And, this is not the time to abandon the run. You're still a very close game, but I am not feeling very good about the Titans' chances at the moment. We'll be right back. All right. So now we're around 4 minutes to go. I'm getting 2020 defensive flashback. Man, that's not a bad assessment. It was the question. Is Shane Bowen that good of a defensive coordinator, or was Jim Schwartz the big help? Starting to lean towards Jim Schwartz was a big help. And now the kick is short. Tajay Spears has a chance at a return and gets out close to midfield. Nice return for Tajay Spears. Getting close to midfield is a good thing. So that penalty on the extra point is good. But, I mean, Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt have been effective. I mean, they've given up a lot of pressures. Highsmith is definitely benefiting with TJ Watt on the other side. But 3:56 to go. The Titans near midfield. So, I mean, they have excellent field position to begin. In the round, razzle dazzle to Burks. Burks stays on his feet. A decent play trick of reverse, which was good. Hopefully Burks isn't limping. But this is where, yep, Derrick Henry maybe picked up a yard. But Roberts making the stop there, sets up a third down. And so now it's third down, 3rd and 4. Not a bad situation to be in. But now the question is the way that the defense has had their issues with 3:14 to go. Do you go for it on 4th down if it comes to that? And Watt is pinning back. Look like he's coming. And they try to hand it off. Why are they being conservative here? What was up with this call? That was not a good call to run a play on 3rd and 4 with an inside run. You need a first down, and now you're forced to go 4th and 4. I mean, you're in no man's land. You can't punt the ball back to the Steelers because they could pretty much run the clock out. So this could be the ball game here. Look like there's some confusion. 4th and 4. Can Levis make the play? And why is he going deep? Going to Burks. And sometimes that's the problem that I do have with Will Levis. Being a little bit too aggressive, going deep, and Burks is hurt again. He tried to take a chance downfield. Yeah, Hopkins was double covered there. And Burks is down again. And I think it is safe to say I'm kind of over Burks now. Burks is way too injury prone. I mean, I know AJ kind of had his injuries, but AJ was nowhere near like this. It just seemed like every time Burks either takes a hit or goes down, it's like you're cringing like, oh, he's going to be hurt again. But I think Will Levis, I would have to go back and take a look at that play if anybody else was open underneath. And that might be one of the only problems with Levis. Levis goes for the big play. And I mean, I can kind of appreciate that. But sometimes if there's a simpler play, you just need it 4 yards. You just needed 4 yards to keep the ball moving. You didn't need to go for the home run on fourth down. You just get the first down and keep the clock going. But I'm starting to be out on. I think I'm out on Burks. We need a new receiver because Burks can't hold up. So I mean, I don't really blame Will Levis on this. This has been a pretty good game for him. And Burks is still down. I don't know if he got concussed, but I don't know what happened. I mean, but this is probably worse than I was expecting. I'm like, man, Burks is hurt big time. And this is something that you hate to see. You really, you know, I don't know what really happened on that play. What happened with him? I don't think anybody hit him. Maybe he hit the ground, hit his head hard or something like that. I don't know, but I mean, this is bad. This is bad. I mean, Burks, definitely down. Everybody, you know, um, everybody, is concerned on the knee, but this is what you don't want to see for any player. This is what you don't want to see for anybody. Uh, but I mean, but I didn't like those play call, and I did not like the play call on third down. You go inside run. You could have gotten something to Phillips and got something to Hopkins in the middle, maybe get a first down, a crosser or something. I mean, be smarter. Facebook says 3 days notice. Steelers coming after him all game. Tough task of a rookie to go into Pittsburgh 3 days and perform like he has. Levis is a dog. He's been reading the defense and making big throw. I mean, Levis, I don't really have a lot of bad to say about him. He told Jay Small, we got to get past the season, brighter days ahead. I agree. That play call on third down was bad. Is Burks moving at least? Right now, didn't really see a lot of movement yet. He was still down, and I don't know. I don't know. Depending on what's going on, it I don't know what happened. With that, I just all we could do is say a prayer for Traylon. You know, I mean, put the disappointment of him aside as a second year player not playing well. And I think Traylon might have gave a thumbs up. I think Traylon might have gave a thumbs up, and that is good to see. So if this is serious, this is worse than any loss. I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, to see a player go down like that, you don't want that to happen to anybody, no matter what jersey they're wearing. I mean, Traylon gives a thumbs up, and I kind of hate to say it, we may not see him again anymore this season. I mean, it would depend, but I don't know if we're going to see him again anymore this season with something like that, because that's pretty serious. We definitely going to have to put prayers up for Traylon because that was major. And now the Titans need to make a big stop here. And now 2-minute warning comes, and you don't have to burn a timeout. So essentially, you just got a fourth timeout there. So 2 minutes to go, 20-16, close ball game, just as I predicted. But I mean, we got to see if we can get the ball back. I mean, I don't know. And we may have seen Traylon Burks. I mean, that was pretty serious. I don't know if he comes back this season off of that. It depends on what they say the injury is. But I just, man, you don't want to see that. You know, definitely you wouldn't wish that on anybody. I wouldn't either. And that might have took the wind out of the Titans' sails there. It's like, you got to finish this game. You got to try to, you're still in it. End around to Calvin Austin. Now you take a timeout. And I was trying to see, I think they said, might have had some movement or something like that there. The Titans do have a neurosurgeon on staff, 3rd down and 10. And the good thing is with that, we got to stop before the 2-minute warning. So we have a timeout left. 1:50 to go, and we're going to get the ball back. And so we get the stop. But this game has been, injury-wise, an absolute nightmare. Has been an absolute nightmare. A lot of injuries to the offensive line. NPF has not been back in the game. He could come back in. He hasn't been back in. A little bang up to Brunskill. I mean, not to Brunskill. Skoronski got a little banged up a bit. I mean, this mini bye could help. And now Eric Guerra catching it right at the 15-yard line. So this is a big moment for Will Levis. 1:44 to go. 1:44 to go. It is still 20-16, so you don't have to completely abandon the run, but with 1:44 to go, So we did get the stop, Ian. Titans have the ball with 1:44 to go. Got 85 yards to win the game. Got to go 85 yards for the win. We got one timeout left. And he almost ended the game right there with an interception that was nearly picked off. And like, you know what? Big game. I got to go to the guy that I trust the most. He's going to Hopkins. Levi Wallace almost picks that off. Hopkins saves it. 2nd and 10, 1:39 to go. One timeout remaining. Henry is not in the game. Levis hangs in, gets the pass complete to Kyle Phillips. And now you got to get up and get on the ball. 1.5 to go. First down, Titans. You got to get on the move. Levis takes the sack. Good Lord. Man. And now the Titans have to take their final timeout here because of that. That is not what you want in this situation, a sack. Diller couldn't hold his block. That's Highsmith, who has had a hell of a night. But they're going to have to figure this out. Diller cannot be in a left tackle anymore. If anything, if Hubbard comes back, move Dylan Radins to left tackle. I mean, there is an easy decision to make. Will Levis has taken 4 sacks in this game, has been hit 8 times. 2nd and 18 now, back at the 19-yard line. Gets underneath the Chig, maybe gets back to the 30. 1:07 to go, 3rd down. Might have picked up about half of that. But now 3rd down, 1 minute to go. 3rd and 7. Picked up 11. Incomplete over the middle now. 4th and 7, 53 seconds to go. But Dillard and NPF cannot hold up. At some point, they're going to have to maybe try Skoronski at left tackle. And maybe you put Raiders in at right tackle, you might be okay. And here it is. This is the ball game. And now the Steelers take a timeout. 53 seconds to go. But at the end of the day, yeah, the Titans just got to get out of here because, I mean, I will say, the Titans were physically dominated in this game. The Steelers were way more physical. And the Steelers have hung around. Adrian, glad you're here, brother. All right, 4th down, 4th and 7. This is the ball game. Just get the 1st down. You ain't got to go deep. And it's incomplete, and that's the ball game. And there's a flag on the play, so the Titans might keep the ball. But they are calling it holding. So the Titans keep the ball. They get another shot. They get 1st down. So the Titans get lucky with a penalty there on Joey Porter Jr., who has been in a dogfight with DeAndre Hopkins all night. That's the 10th penalty of the night for the Steelers. So the Titans get another shot. 49 seconds to go. Full set of downs. Twist. Levis tries to go up high to Chris Moore. Can't bring it down. 2nd and 10. 44 seconds remaining. Levis 19 of 33, 266 on the day. They're trying to make sure nobody else other than Hopkins can beat them. That they're going to have to go to somebody else because you don't have Burks anymore. Chig needs to come up big. He has somebody, has Chris Moore complete on the Pittsburgh side of the field, 34 seconds to go, and they got to get it clocked. And they spike it there. 26 seconds to go. The Titans are in Pittsburgh territory. Wow. There's a couple of ways you could have went, but going to Chris Moore was right. If he threw it a little early, could have hit Kyle Phillips there. I mean, even though Radens has had some help, he's held up pretty well against TJ Watt. I'll give him that. I mean, we got a chance. We got a chance. Pass complete to Chig. Chig gets the first down, gets out of bounds. 20 seconds to go. Titans get the first down and get out of bounds. The Titans have a shot here. The Titans have a shot. But a field goal is not going to do it. A touchdown will win the game. I mean, got to give it to Will Levis. Will Levis has got to be the guy going forward. Will Levis has shown he can be the guy going forward. I think so. But Chig with a big play there. We're at the 29 of the 24 of the Steelers. So, I mean, we got a chance. 20 seconds. Levis, was trying to go to Chig. Nearly could have been picked off. But Will has had some close calls tonight. I mean, we got under 20 seconds. Man, if he's not right there, that's a touchdown for Chig. That is a touchdown if he's not right there in the middle. They're guarding against the end zone, so you can get a first down without a touchdown. He gets it to Chig again, gets out of bounds, 11 seconds to go, 3rd down. I would say try to get a first down somewhere on the sideline, and then you could take maybe a shot or two at the end zone. But Tim Kelly has got to set up a play. Something to Chig, maybe get Hopkins free. I mean, they're going to make sure Hopkins doesn't get free. If they can get across the middle and let him run it in. 3rd and 5. Levis, and there's the pick. Tried to go to Josh Wiley, and is picked off by Quan Alexander. And so the Steelers are going to get away with a victory. I mean, Levis had to take a chance there, but got picked off. Tough way to end the game, but I will say this. Will Levis has nothing to hang his head about. Will Levis has nothing to hang his head about. With everything that's happened, he did extremely well tonight. If he really goes back to the left, he might have had NWI. He was trying to get it over Quan Alexander, but I'm thinking if he looks a little bit to his left, he had NWI. He had NWI. He had a shot there. So, but I will say this. You're not going to hear me say anything bad about Will Levis tonight. Tough ball game. Hate we lost. Tough loss. 20-16 Titans fall in Pittsburgh. But, I mean, the Tennessee Titans, with everything that happened, they hung in there all the way. And I definitely agree. Continue to build around Will Levis. I'm not, you're not going to hear me go crazy like, they could have won. I'm like, honestly enough, I'm going to say this. I am proud of Will Levis tonight. Yeah, he threw the pick. And, you had to take that shot. You had to take that shot. But Will Levis showed something tonight. He showed he can be the guy of the future. So Will Levis is not going to get any complaint from me. He showed poise. He showed leadership. He showed command. He had to play behind a makeshift offensive line the whole night, and he held firm. He held it together as best as he could. B. Will said, love the energy. Keep it up. I appreciate that. Porter Russell will. I mean, inside 2 minutes, Derrick Henry is not going to be a factor. Is D. Henry chopped liver? No, you're within 2 minutes. In a 2-minute drive where you got to go fast, Derrick Henry's not going to be in there. Now, if we were like inside of the 5 in this situation, inside of the 10, yes, you put Derrick Henry in there. But Tajay Spears is better for the passing game, and he's a better pass protector. But I'm with D09. Levis showed up, wasn't the worst game. Adrian says, if Ryan Tannehill is ready, who do we go with that quarterback? You go with Will Levis. That's an easy answer. You go with Will Levis. Because the fact of the matter is, you can build with this kid. And I agree, Levis does have some things to work on. It is far from perfect. It is far from perfect. They weathered the storm early, and they had a chance late. They had a chance, and that's all you could want. That's all you could want. They had a chance at the end. And again, if you go back to that, they fought. They fought. Will Levis didn't give up. And so, with Burks going down, that definitely messed some things up. But, it would have been nice to have Burks in there in the situation. But I would stick with Will Levis. You got to stick with him. 71 need to be cut. I agree. Dillard cannot start going forward anymore. I got to give Dylan Radins credit. Dylan Radins hung in there against TJ Watt. TJ Watt was against the pressure, but most of the damage was done by Alex Highsmith. But I do agree. If you look to the left just a little bit, you had NWI. You could have had NWI. But, again, there's a lot of good to talk about with Will Levis. So, everybody, post-game will come tomorrow. We will do a post-game tomorrow evening to go over this game. Definitely very proud of how this team fought all the way tonight, which, off of 3 days on the road. You know, you led at least some of the way. Will Levis, 22 of 39, 262. And he did. He took damage in the first half and still kept going. And, you know, they're talking about Levis now. You know, even though the Titans might have lost the fight, Will Levis may have won the night. Will Levis may have won the night because now people are going to start saying Titans might have themselves a quarterback. He took a lot of hits. It was very impressive, but, I mean, the offensive line, Adrian says, does the offensive line hamper Will Levis's development? Should we go with Will Levis and the line not playing well? Well, we got a mini bye. We have a mini bye. They're going to have to do something with this offensive line. Dillard cannot be in there anymore, no matter what the injury is. Hopefully, if Hubbard comes back, maybe you put Dylan Radins on the left side because NPF didn't really do well either. But I think Dylan Radins deserves a look. Maybe they even consider Skoronski at left tackle. So they need to do something on that left side of the offensive line at tackle because Dillard was getting beat down all night. Now, I didn't like all the runs midfield on the last drive before this one. I did not like that at all on everything. And I know Kent's going to talk bad, but again, I'm proud of Will Levis tonight. Will Levis stepped up. Dylan Radins did pretty well in spot duty on the right side against TJ Watt for the most part. You know, they really, once Burks kind of went out, they really tried to go at D-Hop, make sure he wasn't a factor. And some other guys, I mean, Chris Moore made a couple of nice catches. Phillips was nice early, but then, you know, kind of disappeared late. But, I mean, but again, I'm open with an open mind. I mean, I'm here with an open mind. I am not, I mean, if I'm disappointed in anything, again, it's Dill Pickler being terrible as usual. But I am very disappointed in the defense. I have to say, I am disappointed. Jaylen Warren had himself a night. 3-5 is not good. I don't like where we're going. I mean, we got to 4-4. We probably could have had a little bit of hope. Will Levis does give us that, but it's the rest of the team. I mean, defensively, I don't like where we're going. We're not that vaunted defensive line we were thought to be. I mean, that is right. It does seem like it's D-Hop and that's it. We don't have another weapon. You know, honestly. So, again, we will definitely see what happens going forward. The Titans have 10 days before they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers down in sunny Tampa, Florida. But they still got some work to do. They're going to have to fix this offensive line because they got dominated tonight. They got dominated, particularly on the left side and in the middle. I mean, Corey Levin kind of stepped in. I think he needs to play center. Radins, Hubbard comes back at right tackle. You either put Radins at left guard, Skoronski at left tackle, or vice versa. That's what we have to do. And so everybody, I'm finna get out of here because I got to get to bed. I got to go to work in the morning really early. Titans fall 20-16. Still can't win on the road. Definitely, that is a problem. Down to 3-5. We'll have a post game tomorrow evening. I'm going to holler at y'all. I got to get some sleep. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Tighten up. That's all we know how to do.